You are lying. I never hit you. You are tearing me apart.
Yes, she is tearing us apart. And she's being celebrated by many, many people for it. Look, there she is, tearing us apart. What did the song go? Oh, I'm trying to remember. By the Eagles. Oh, Witchy Woman, yes. Tearing us apart. You're tearing us apart, Nancy. Why? State of the Union address, Trump hits Grand Slam while Pelosi just looks sad. Oh. Nancy Pelosi. Jonathan Turley says the partisan troll Nancy Pelosi needs to apologize or step down as House Speaker, and he's serious about it. You might know Jonathan Turley from many films, including the impeachment trial of Donald Trump. By the way, that just finished. If you want to know how it ended, the Senate acquits Trump on abuse of power, obstruction of Congress charges. I know how to speak, really. Acquitted. Not guilty. Nice try, Pipper. Moving on. It was a little interesting about who voted for what. Mitt Romney was, of course, the Benedict Arnold for our era. So, but, yeah. I'm just going to do this real quick, and then I'll come back to the main topic of Nancy Pelosi. But it's interesting here when you get to, let's see. Where'd it go? Let's see. The House of Representatives then voted to impeach the president by a majority vote that last December, with no Republicans supporting impeachment and several Democrats opposing it. After a weeks-long delay, as in a month, the House transmitted the articles to the impeachment. So many things have been done. Where's the vote, though? I want to show you the numbers. There we go. Let's see. The Senate overwhelmingly... Okay, I'm not really sure the word overwhelmingly works. But anyways, on both articles of impeachment against him Wednesday afternoon, following a brief trial in a historic rejection, I guess we're not saying an historic anymore, of Democrats claim that the president's Ukraine dealings of handling of the congressional subpoenas merited his immediate removal of office. Okay. Did they change it? By a final vote of 52 to 48 against conviction, the abuse of power charge, and 53 to 47 on the obstruction charge, the Senate fell far short of the two-thirds majority needed to convict and remove the president. Swing vote Republican senators, including Lisa Murkowski of Alaska and Susan Collins of Maine and Lamar Alexander of Tennessee, voted to acquit on both counts. Yeah, the Benedict Arnold down here is Romney. But here's what's interesting. The final vote of 52 to 48 against, and all the Democrats lined up to vote for conviction of abuse of power. For those of you who live long enough, be aware of that. Be aware of the 47 on the obstruction charge. Because you will live long enough now, since we've made this impeachment thing like a regular deal now, you're going to see it flip the other way when the Republicans impeach the Democrat of the same charges. And you will see it exactly invert, which is what the Founding Fathers tried to protect us from. Oopsie daisy. Now, let's talk a little bit about history, shall we? On May 22nd, 1856, Preston Brooks assaults Charles Sumner. This used to be known as the most violent and egregious act in the United States Congress history, where Preston Brooks took his cane and started to pummel and almost killed Charles Sumner. Way back in 1856. Well, little Miss Nancy Pelosi right here with the tearing, she once, I've made this point so many times, but she keeps changing it with new egregious acts. She wanted to be remembered through all of history as the first woman Speaker of the House. Then she wanted to be known as the first woman Speaker of the House who lost the gig and then got it back. All of that's going to be erased by this split second. Because while it's not physically violent, it is so egregious to what is supposed to happen from the Speaker of the House sitting behind the President next to the Vice President. That is the way it has worked since, for a long time, okay? And she blew it. No, she didn't blow it. She tore it. She's tearing us apart. She will now be remembered for this moment. This is her legacy. Just like Bill Clinton's legacy is fill in the blank. You know what it is. What's her name again? That's right. Legacies come awfully easy if you're not careful. And this one, she did it. She will now be remembered right there with Preston Brooks assaulting Charles Sumner as the most memorable days in all of congressional history where one side went nuts against the other. And if you're wondering, take a look. Southern chivalry, arrogant versus clubs. So, yeah. This is the Democrat. This is the Republican. This is the year. This is the Democrat. This is the Republican. This is the year. Some things never change. So, there's her mark in history. She wanted to be historically remembered. Be careful what you wish for. You don't know how it's always going to pan out. She's the woman that tore up the speech right behind his back while she screams on a regular basis, "Oh, don't be like Trump. He's so bad. He's so bad. He's so bad." Trump was able to list all of his accomplishments. What are hers? Besides tearing a piece of paper right after a Tuskegee brigadier general. Wow. Harsh. Be careful what you wish for, Nancy. You will be in history forever now as the woman who tore the speech behind the president. No, let me rephrase that. The Speaker of the House, whose decorum was completely destroyed. If you watch the Parliament in England, they're stamping their hands on the table, going boom, 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 and they're yelling at each other and everything like that. It's a very small room. It's kind of, I could see how it would get heated in there. I don't know if it's good or bad, but it isn't what America was. America was really boring and stuffy. But boring and stuffy has gotten us almost 250 years. Yeah. Well, there's the warning. She's tearing us apart. If you'd like to get more videos and learn more about history and comedy and crazy politics stuff and occasionally movies and entertainment, it would be good to subscribe then. And do share this video if you'd like. And though I don't mention it enough, and I probably should, thank you very much for watching. I know you have choices, and you chose this one, so thank you very much. No, really, I do mean that. Thank you.